relationship that Lois and Tom have created together, to witness the commitments and aspirations they will exchange in today's ceremony, and to offer our love, support and encouragement to them in this adventure of marriage. It is very important to Lois and Tom that they share this day with those they love. Many people have travelled from far and wide, from Scotland, from Worcester, and the other side of the Pennines. On behalf of Lois and Tom, I want to welcome you to this day. Marriage is a commitment in life, where two people can find and bring out the very best in one another. It offered opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal, a physical and emotional joining that has the promise of a lifetime. Marriage joins two people who trust the love they've found. It is a statement to all those around them of what the two of them already know, that they have found such passion, friendship, support, such love, that they wish to spend the rest of their lives together. I'm going to invite Tom to sit down and Lois to read.
I belong in your arms. Finally, I have found a place into which I fit, perfectly, safely and securely, with no doubts, no fears, no sadness, no tears. This place is filled with happiness and laughter, yet it is spacious enough to allow me the freedom to move around, to live my life and be myself. This wonderful place, which I never believed really existed, I have found, finally, inside your arms, inside your heart, inside your love.
In my booklet it says this is the story of Tom and Lois' relationship. I hope you're sitting comfortably for a long, long talk. No, it's going to be a couple of minutes, I promise. My just tiny little talk is about firsts. So, I want you to think about, is this the first time you've worn that outfit? Have you been searching the shops, trying to find the correct thing to wear? Lois's mum's been working hard on the dress, and it's the first time Lois worn it. Is it the first time you've been in Beverley and found it to be really beautiful and you might come back again? Is it the first time you've actually met some of the people you've heard so much about? You've heard the names, you know what they do, but now you can put the names and the faces together. Because this is the first time most of us have sat together in a room, and definitely the first time that we celebrated Lois and Tom being married. So then, I emailed Lois and Tom, because I wanted first to be the theme of my little talk, and said, what firsts can you tell me about? So Lois wrote me an essay that was very long, and told me lots of firsts about their relationship. The first messages they sent to each other on the World Wide Web, the only way to meet nowadays, I think. The first coffee date where Tom had warned Lo that he was going to wear a green mankini to come and meet. Luckily he didn't, and that was good. The first kiss was a peck on the cheek, or a little bit more a bit later on. And the first time they met family and friends, everyone got on really, really well together. So well that Lois's mum invited Tom on the family holiday 6 weeks after they'd met. So they must have been pretty sure. And then they started one of many firsts, putting two separate lives together. Two lives that were already full of work and friends and enjoyment, but then they had to start putting those two lives into one. And the first time they moved in together was only 4.5 months after they'd met. Very impressive. So then there's been lots of other firsts in their relationship. They've gone on great holidays, gone camping in tiny cars, celebrated birthdays and anniversaries. But then the seconds started happening, and then the thirds, because their relationship grew and strengthened year on year. They spent a lot of time together, shared new experiences, challenges, and loads of good times. And all those firsts, then seconds, and then thirds created lots of love and joy and plenty of laughter as well. Then another first happened, and Tom proposed on Boxing Day. that was Lois's first proposal and last. She was not going to hang around on that one. She was accepting it very, very quickly. And the first time, Anna got a bit cross because you'd left, hadn't you, the Boxing Day celebrations when Tom proposed.
Sorry.
And I might forgive you, Tom, for missing out on the occasion. But it was a beautiful snowy day, just Lo loves snow, so it was perfect. Suddenly, the first started up again because they were fiancés. And you've got all those things to do. And as you can tell, they've done it so brilliantly. It just looks wonderful here, and your wedding's been so beautifully planned. But you had all those things to do. The busy shopping trips, measuring up for the dresses, getting the suits, organising food. But they never ever lost sight of the fact that they were getting married. It wouldn't have mattered whether it had rained, snowed, hailed, thundered. All they wanted to do was get married and look forward to the future. So now, you're on a new set of firsts. It's the first afternoon we've managed to share together with Lois and Tom as husband and wife. And the first time we can call them Mr. and Mrs. Monday, although my stepchildren are bitterly disappointed because in our house they are called the Monday Gumbies. And forever, and not hyphenated has been quite upsetting, but we'll get over it. And we've got loads of firsts to come. There's that first time that Tom's going to say my wife at work, and it feels a little bit odd. And then there'll be that first time when it doesn't feel odd at all. You'll have got really used to it. There'll be the first time Lois signs her name with an M. Not too many changes on the letters, but there might be a G in there and you have to cross it out and carry on an M, like I did. And there's going to be a whole host of firsts. We don't know what they're going to be. Because the future, we don't know what that's going to hold, but they'll be exciting and they'll be amazing and you'll share them together. But there's then going to be the seconds, and the thirds, and the fifths, and the 10ths, and the 25ths, and the 50ths to enjoy together. I'm sure all will be exciting. Some of them will be amazing, some might be challenging, but they'll all be really special because Lois and Tom, you'll share them together. And so now it's time for your vows. Do you want to come up to the front? You're going to say the vows?
Tom, you are my partner, my constant friend, and my love from this day forward. I eagerly anticipate the chance to grow together, to getting to know the person you will become, to falling in love a little more each day, and to sharing both good times and bad times side by side. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I will always be honest, kind, patient, and forgiving with you. I promise to laugh with you and cry with you. I will think of you when we are together and when we are apart. I vow to help you when you need help, and when I do, to turn to you. I promise to always hold your hand, because when you hold mine, my nerves calm. I sleep better, and though not all may be right in the world, all is right with us. And I vow to love you every day, over and over, in good times and bad.
Lois, you are my partner, my constant friend, and my love from this day forward. I eagerly anticipate the chance to grow together, to getting to know the person you will become, to falling in love a little more each day, and to sharing both good times and bad times, side by side. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life. I will always be honest, kind, patient, and forgiving. I promise to laugh and cry with you. I will think of you when we are together and when we are apart. I vow to help you when you need help, and when I do, to turn to you. I promise to always hold your hand, because when you hold mine, my nerves calm. I sleep better, and though not all may be right in the world right now, but all is right with us. And I vow to love you every day, over and over, in good times and bad.
Right, Lois and Tom have got a present for you. Okay? Who wants to run up first?
I hold it.
wedding present. I got in there first. Excellent. And Tom's also brought a bottle of whiskey.
Not very much.
So, I know, he drunk all of it. So, Lois, can you hold the wait? And Tom, you're going to hold the whiskey. Now, Tom's going to pour as much whiskey in there as he can drink. So, we'll have to see what happens. Right, Lois and Tom's present from me and Steve is a quaich, and it's a traditional Scottish cup. And it's a two-handled drinking cup. It's often referred to as the loving cup, or the cup of welcome or friendship. And it has two handles